Hello and welcome everyone. So we have a new game today, so I thought I'd put it up here. I found this. I've never played an anno game before, but I have heard good things about them. It was on 75% off on Steam right now, so if you want to go check it out, it's quite inexpensive currently. Not even 2 or 3 weeks ago, this was a $60 game. Now you can get the whole and all the DLC for 12 bucks. So go check that out. We're gonna run through here. We're gonna play a little bit. I played a little bit earlier. I have a colony set up, but we're gonna create a new one and just kind of show how you start this thing off. All right. Give me 1 second.
I'm glad you accepted my invitation.
And she is glad I
Samantha
accepted her
Beaumont,
invitation.
Global Union Supervisor of the Lunar Licensing Program. We have a lot to discuss. But first, I'd like to introduce you to your Artificial Data Amalgamating Messenger.
Thank you for participating in the Lunar Licensing Program. The program stipulates that your corporation set up operative spaceports to act as bases for a new wave of lunar colonization.
And there's absolutely no way to skip all this nonsense, just so everyone's aware. Oh, wait, never mind. Haha, I can skip it now. I couldn't skip it the first time.
But I personally took a stand for you. Cool. You just have to sign in with your corporation
I hope
name.
everyone's enjoying the new settings. I know I am. This corporation has already been assigned to another. I don't care. Go. Confirm. Okay. Loot Goblins 1 then. Sure.
Thanks, but I need to see your corporate logo as well, for identification
we will pick
purposes.
The closest thing to an Imperium looking thing besides this. That will be it eventually, but if that isn't Warhammer 40k, I don't know what is. Is there another one that? Yeah, no, that is truly the most Warhammer 40k-ish there. This is not far off though.
My superiors at the Global
that.
Union had reservations about you, but I've convinced them. They even decided to allocate you high-grade territory for new corporate headquarters.
Let's start here. Second wave. I don't know what that.
Almost
We're gonna
there.
start there.
We just have to negotiate the terms of your contract with Global Union, funding conditions, and the like.
We'll start on the second level. It's just a learning experience. The game does have some neat mechanics.
Of the Lunar Licensing Program.
Unlike most like build your colony things where you just sit there and expand forever, you actually have to go to different places. You get to build a space station, and you can't do them all at the same time. So while you're one colony you have going goes. So it feels a little more like an actual corporation where you've got an entity over here, an entity over here, an entity up north, an entity down south. You have your thing up in space to do all your research.
Big place. We'll see if it's big enough for ambitions like yours.
I think
one of my colleagues already has.
I think it's a little. It's pretty fun.
I'm sure he will ask you to join in his latest
mild
project.
Combat system that it's in it. You have to occasionally go and fight a mission against
you bring a spaceport into
the enemy.
here.
It's not like they attack your base. So in that regard, it's not that great. It's more like a resource management system rather than like say RimWorld where you're fighting off things that are trying to invade you. It gives you the impression because you can click this button and call your fleet to here. So maybe at some point that happens.
I know it's a lot of things to keep in mind.
The ladies are just kind of annoying, just to tell you the truth. All right. So you start off with basically two buildings. You have roads. We're going to drive one big line right down the middle. And that's almost to the mine, so...
Nice apartments. Makes me look forward
and they all have to be connected on the road on one side. You can't they don't feed through each other, because that, would be convenient. And the game is not about conveniences, from what I've seen. Ah, nope, nope. Alright.
I hope this helps you.
Yeah. Alright. Build a road. And build another one of these. Okay. Would you mind building it? Apparently it's not going to build there. Okay. Oh, that might have been why it couldn't. There might be some reason why there. Now we build a biofactory. And to do that, you have to have
Construction
corn.
options expanded.
And your peoples, they do need food. Oh, the road
Great.
system is actually
Building material
pretty
shortages shouldn't be an issue
intuitive, I
anymore.
guess is the word I would use. Unlike many other road setups before, it will actually allow you to it drags and pulls it into the places it needs to be. So if I wanted to build something from up here and I wanted it to connect back here, it'll do all the work for you. So that's pretty neat, because it is kind of annoying to and there's to have to set up a road that way. Like if you've ever played Civ or anything like that, you got to kind of, if you want them to build a road correctly, you have to micromanage them. The roads are instant here, more like Tropico or something like that, but you do have to build your folks' transportation. It's kind of a, postmodern world in this one. It's
Organic
kind of
food is
neat.
perceived as needless luxury by many megacorps. Good to see you
And
share the
her
union's
whole
perspective.
spiel about, veganism and stuff like that is gets rather irritating after a bit, but it's okay. See, it lines it up right with it, so that's pretty neat. I do like that aspect of it.
Warning. Energy grid overload.
Energy grid overload.
Warning. Human resources insufficient.
Alright, now I don't got enough peeps. So I gotta build another set of these.
May I make a suggestion? I think we should proceed as follows. Your industry suffers from a shortage of workforce.
Yeah, I'm
This
aware
impairs
of what I'm
productivity.
trying to do that. Knock it off, lady. You can find little caches of, oh, we need water.
Your construction crew
There we
is
go.
one of the first ready. Keep up the pace. Your competitors
And
will
you
try
can
to
build
catch
it
up.
there.
For the next construction stage,
soon as I
you'll
get
need
enough
qualified
of
ground
those.
staff to operate the spaceport.
Like, to build,
Make sure to
they're like,
adhere to
I
union
don't really
standards
understand,
while
like,
providing the
I
required
understand what the
infrastructure.
resource is. It's this one right here. But I don't understand the lore behind how that resource works. Oh, I can build a bridge at some point and jump over there.
Consumer analyses
Neat.
show unfulfilled
Good day to you. Work has started on a project that will lead the way for generations to come. Will you rise to the occasion? More than ever, there are challenges to be faced in this era.
Ah, this is
What the
something
people
new. This
need
wasn't
right
in the
now
last one.
is a confident, steadfast
They want me to
leader.
build like a monolith
You
to
can
a
help us
particular
convey that message.
astronaut.
We want to commemorate the first wave taking place a century ago.
That's kind of neat.
The lunar licensing
Yeah, I
program
hadn't ran into
starting,
that
what
before.
better time
That's
is there
neat.
to remind humanity of its potential?
It's like some billionaire dude trying to.
Building a breathtaking monument is a tremendous responsibility. Beaumont already speaks highly of you. And when you're done, I'm sure everyone else will, too.
Yeah. So you have. I guess I have that to build too. I need. Second wave monument. Get there eventually. But yeah, the game is like I said is quite a bit of fun. Um, I built water. I have power. Still need more peeps. And that should take care of that for a minute. So all my stuff now. Oh no, it still says I don't have enough people. Yeah, I'm negative 16 on people still. All right. Yeah, so it's at 94% capacity. So maintenance cost versus what you have will tell you whether or not you're making money or losing money every, I don't know, it's like 3 seconds or something like that. I haven't failed yet, so I don't know what happens if I run out of money. I'm assuming nothing good, because running out of money never... Oh, look at that. You can actually just do that. That's pretty neat, too. That might be an anno thing in general. Like I said, this is my first anno game that I've ever played myself. Oh, that's why that's not working. I'm like, I don't have water. So like I said, you can just grab this and literally bring it right over here.
You need this
and it runs it
plant.
right along the
These days,
mountainside.
It's the only way to come by drinkable water.
So we now have water. That should, yeah, increase the amount of people I have.
Competitive edge sharpened.
You can build like cool things like parking lots and a trail fusion thing. They're kind of like to keep the masses happy, though I don't see. I'm assuming it relates to people wanting to integrate into your thing, but I haven't seen. There's no like morale meter or anything like that that I've seen, so not really quite sure on that myself. I'm apparently making plenty of... Okay, so logistics. That's what the like vehicle centers are for and stuff. And so you got to keep your logistics up, or then your industries suffer. So it's basically just a balancing act between keeping your stuff up and keeping all your dudes, keeping enough people in your company, keeping enough food. You gotta do all that kind of stuff. And we have our monument and a bridge, which I'd like to build at some point, so I could come over here and, you know, pillage this area for resources as well. I don't know how that works. What if I build it right to there? Does that...
This spot here is perfectly suited to support a bridge to the other side.
Oh, I need...
Building one here will
I
give
gotta
you
get
access
to the
new
worker
construction
robots
ground.
to get that done, which I'm not too far off of right now. I have to finish this first mission, which is basically me. It's just telling me to build a lot of, I don't know, apartments, condos. More roads. Yeah, see? And
Very
now I'm
good.
up.
We should standardize the process.
And she says that word, those words a lot. I will figure out a way to shut her up eventually. She drives me insane. She is most definitely not the... I mean, I like that they went through the process of having it voice acted, and they put a lot of work into the game, which is saying a lot for a Ubisoft game. They aren't my favorite company. They aren't the worst game company either, but, you know. New buildings available. Alright.
Construction options.
I now have the
expanded.
Infodome, which is like information for the masses.
A broad range of information
If I put
services.
that down there,
This
everybody's
will
thing
enable your
goes up.
employees to develop their interests as well as their skills.
Been a while
And
since
that
I've
allows
such an
me to
important guest.
upgrade these.
Remarkable progress. You've assembled construction crews
You can
and
use this
ground
little
personnel
tab
faster than I was expecting. You are
to
more than
upgrade
ready
it
for the
that
first
many.
major hurdle. The program
But there's a
demands
lot
you
of
connect
tabs
your
that
city
make
with the
the
Global
mundane
Union Space
parts of
Station
doing
via a
this
space elevator.
go a lot faster, which,
So
like
far,
I said,
only
is
megacorps
really
like the Big
nice.
Five use such technology. But I'm sure you have the same potential.
Like I said, it says attract population to your operations. So that's what I'm thinking, like the bikes do and the parking lots. I don't know how a parking lot does that, but it does somehow. Like, oh. All right, now I get to build. All right, so these are your mines, and you can only mine in certain spots, like right there. And then where's another spot to mine? I think I had another one over here. You need one of each one to be able to build the robotos. Oh, yeah. Gotta build roads to everything. Wee. Bing. And
Good.
like
You've
I said,
gathered the
I
components
think it
needed
does a
for the
fairly good
elevator.
job of guessing where
Only
you
the
want the road.
elevator
It keeps
cable
things nice
requires
and
special
straight all the
materials
time,
you can't produce, but I
as
arranged
best it
for
can,
delivery.
you know, given the terrain. But oh, and then now you get residential complex. Um, it's a better version of this.
Warning. Energy scarcity.
Oh, and now my energy's low again. So hold on. Can't upgrade yet. So guess I've got to build more of these. I will build it right there and right there. I do
I
have
hope this
another
helps
spot
you.
to mine there. Wait, now
Your
I'm
industry
still
suffers
I'm
from a
in the
shortage of
negative for
workforce.
that.
This impairs productivity.
And she will constantly tell you when you don't have enough people. Like I said, I will shut her up eventually. I just haven't really looked into it yet. I'll fiddle with the settings later. I should be able to get 3 more. Well, 1 more.
My humble 4 walls.
Yeah. And so it gives you a so this one is satisfied. So organic food, which again, water and information. This thing gives you information. Obviously, the thing I built over here gives you water, and rice apparently is organic food.
Sorry, you
But
must
for the
be,
ones that I've already
acoustic.
upgraded, to upgrade them again, to make them better again, I have to have vitamin drinks, rejuvenators, neural implants, and security. For the first time around, it's easy. Second time, not so much. My production will get up there eventually. This part, like, it took me a little while before to
It's a good day.
upgrade. Probably, if I make another one, I'd have to do that. Once I get a surplus of people again, This is what produces these biopolymers, biotech goods, and this basically is corn. It says sunflower, but you get the point. This will feed this, but I have to have like 2 for, or 1.5 for every one of these. So, to have it at full capacity.
Aye. There any
At
work
least
to
that's what
do?
I've found. And every one of these I build. New building, fruit plantation. Okay, so this is how I start building the... See, if I do the fruit plantation, it'll give me the vitamin condensers. Which, you know, if I build fruit, it gives me juice boxes. They can call it a vitamin condenser all they want. That's a juice box.
Ah, I knew there was something going on here. Nick Papadakis, Papadakis Enterprises. You want a good deal? Just come to my warehouse.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods
So
detected.
he's over here.
Welcome to Nick's house of
I
incredibly
can,
desirable
for credits,
commodities.
I could buy I can buy stuff from him. You can change it to ×10. That's if you want to speed things up. I'm not gonna waste extra money.
Yes, the Beaumont girl
I
seems
mean, in all honesty,
sweet
though,
enough,
122
but
credits
a
for
bit of
20
a
of them.
stickler for the rules,
Sure,
don't you
I'll
think?
take that.
Must have worked hard just to get where she is now. Oh, there are easier ways.
But if you like the these kind of games, I think this one will work
I
out
know
well
what
for you.
they'll
And
say
it being
about
as cheap
me,
as it is
but they'll come
on
to me just the same.
Steam right now,
Hypocrites.
let me show you the other one. So, yes, I know there's no road. One thing I do kind of find frustrating is, yeah, I can build the water plant or an electric power plant
Corporation
or an
value
algae
has
farm
risen.
right here. But this is the only place I can build it. 8 feet away, which is the exact same structuring, I can't build it there. So I don't really like the you can only build this here aspect. It removes kind of the, I don't know, the customization of it. I didn't really care for
See?
that
It's working now.
aspect of it. Oh, look, I'm in positive on people again. How's my food? Oh, you can click on this. I'm at -1 water, so I have to build another water plant before I do anything else. There we go. Now my water should be good. But yeah, it tells you your resources. Oh, got to build a road to it. And I'm at -23 people again. But I'm now at +4 water. -1 on the nano ceramics and -1 on the cobalts. That'll be for my power plant. Looks like I only have.
Attention. Expansion of workforce recommended.
Thank you. Robotic voice. Well, that's kind of irritating. So I've only got a spot for 3 of these.
Your industry suffers
I
from a
guess it
shortage
doesn't
of
really.
workforce. This impairs productivity.
Yes, I am aware that this impairs productivity. You don't have to keep telling me. I understand it. But there doesn't seem to be a drawback if you build a place next to it. Like, you would think that I would have
See? It's
a
working now.
penalty of something from something if I build it
See?
right next
It's
to the
working now.
giant factory. Like, you would think this and this would have a conflict. Oh. Huh. Well, that sucked. Oh, no, I just built that one. I thought this whole time I didn't have one going. I was like, well, that was a waste. But anyway, it needs more power. So let's do that.
Warning. Energy demand can no longer be met.
I got to get to 500 people. What am I at currently? What is it? What does it mean then? Operators. but positive 22 still. So should be able to can upgrade those. I see a larger
Yeah.
increase in
Is there
population with
something
one of
you want?
these, like per build, but I don't know that they're actually any better than these.
So how may I be of service?
It says 10 versus 32, so yeah, it looks like it gives you, I don't know. I don't know which is better.
Is there something the
I
matter
would
at
think
work?
this is better. It's the more advanced building. Logic would dictate that it was the better of the two choices.
Construction options expanded.
Construction options expanded. That give me the yes. All right. This thing basically cures your power problem almost immediately. Yeah, plus 326, whereas these, they give me, well, this one gives me nothing, apparently. And I don't know why. Huh. Natural resource. What does it want then? It says wind park. Maybe there's something I'm doing wrong with that. That could be a thing.
May
But
I
this
make a
thing works
suggestion?
great, so I
think
don't
we should
really care.
proceed as follows.
In fact, I can. I'm still positive in the.
Good. We should keep this procedure in mind in future.
Huh. Maybe we don't. Maybe you're not supposed to build them so close together. They are wind turbines, so maybe they're catching each other, like being so close to each other, they're messing it up. I'm not sure. Like I said, learning myself while playing this. Thought you would all enjoy looking at it and enjoy the information about it being real cheap on. What do I have to do for this? Oh, yeah. What do I unlock? Mission. State of the progress. Completion. Constructobots. Maybe I can do it once I get to 25. See what happens when I get to 25. It'll be a few seconds from now. Well, before I do that though, I'm going to build another one of these plants along with another 2 of these stations. That should increase some things. Apparently I am now in the negative again. I've noticed that people really like the parking garages. I don't get it. Yeah, I just don't really understand the purpose of these different things. But they seem to attract more people as I watch my numbers grow when I keep doing that.
I have some clarifying information for you.
Okay, so I have 45 now. No, not the reason. Maybe when this mission I'm currently on ends. Oh, apart from each other for optimal productivity. Build transport centers near facilities to supply them with logistics. Not everyone can be promoted. Keep building. Okay. So yeah, you build them apart, and transport centers are what feeds them.
Attention. Under provision of specific consumer goods detected.
What? Low on organic food. That was a funky way of saying that. Oh, I'm losing people. Because they starving. I was not paying attention to that. Oh, still at -1.
Your industry suffers from a shortage of workforce. This impairs productivity.
There we go. Wasn't paying attention to my resources. I'm still at -4. Jesus.
Attention. Lack of transporters impairing production.
Yeah, I'll get to it in a second. Oh, my food is 17 now, but my water is low. I think I have another water processor here. Go ahead and do that. I do need to build another transport. You can be right there. And I believe it said to make sure I build one near there. So it's basically you're trying to find the best balance between all the things. And again, there is no penalty for building these things right next to everything else. They don't seem to care.
Warning. Energy shortage.
Oh, I need to build a road first. And alright, energy shortage, we can fix that. We should have our... I built one right there, right? Yes, I did. Okay, so build that bad boy right there. Positive 60. There we go. Now I'm at 62. And the peoples are coming back. Use our upgrade button. See how many of these we can get. Oh, we can get all 6 of those. We can get most of those. Cool. So, most of my buildings like that are upgraded now.
Seems like work is following me home now, but I don't mind.
My negative in population's going down. My power's still going back up. Well, my corporation leveled up.
Company stocks advance in price.
Still can't build that. Sorry. Scratchy knee. Use drone to destroy boulder.
Full speed ahead.
Boulder. this is a new mechanic for me as well. I have not seen this before. So let's see how this works. Okay.
Ropes are fixed.
Okay, can you... Oh, there he goes.
Ropes are fixed. Copy that.
Okay, there he goes. Now he's attacking it. Huh.
Coordinates confirmed.
So this
Full
gives me
speed
some
ahead.
hope because I can target and destroy things, that there is in fact a
So, Sam was right about you.
combat system available for that.
I have something here that could let you add a lot of value to your company.
What do you
Can
have?
I tell the Senate you are working on it?
Okay.
Underway.
More things to blow up? No. Okay. I'm not really sure.
On our way.
It's not showing me a beacon on the mini-map or anything. Don't really know. Reach positive credit balance. Attain positive workforce balance. Those things usually go hand in hand too, which is kind of nice. I have lots of things I can build. How do I do this? We'll build one there. We'll build it there, 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 and run a road. That. Upgrade. Sure, I'll upgrade that.
See? It's working now.
Yes, I'm aware, lady. I knew what I needed to do. I don't need your help. She is very naggy, that one.
Don't disappoint us.
Unlock missing. Not really sure what they're shooting for with that. I'll figure it out eventually. And as my population increases, so does my money. Let's see what my food's at. Oop, wrong tab. 15, I have 3 water. I'm actually surplusing 10 bioresin. And I'm making 20 of the little biopolymers every turn. You're at 100%, okay. 4 for logistics, that's good. It's a moving along. And there is, by the way, absolutely no way. Employees need more goods. Oh, they want me to build the vitamin stuff, that's what they want. So, do that, you build this. And we make our juice factory.
A clever move, seeing to your staff's good health. Benefits like that make you a more attractive employer.
What do you mean? Oh, I have to build... Apparently it takes a lot of juice. So 2 of those for every one of these. I'm still at positive workforce, so that's good. And remember, everybody, let me know if you like this versus RimWorld or anything like that. Which game you guys like better to watch? This is a newer game, obviously, by the graphical standpoint. There isn't,
Been a while
at least
since
I
I was
haven't
switching
seen a
involved,
whole lot
Captain.
of mods
Your
for it. I'll
technicians
check it
are
out,
ready.
see if I can't find any
Start the
fun
elevator construction once
fun
all
mods.
other requirements are met. My associate, John
in it or
Rafferty,
anything
is
like
already
that.
heading here with the special material deliveries.
And
Very
I'll show
good.
you
We
guys
should
the
standardize the
combat
process.
system. As strange as it is. Actually, I think I'll wait to show you that kind of stuff
Seems
till
like word is
next time. We're
following
probably
on.
almost out of time for today. So, but this is anno 2025. It's 20 or $12 for it and all the expansions on Steam right now. So that's pretty cool. You know, Steam doesn't very often go through the process of actually giving you a good deal on an older game. I think this one was
After
made in like
days staring at
2018 or
monitors,
something, so it's
nothing
2
beats
years
reading a
old.
book, you know. They're one of those weird, costly historical hobbies.
And yes, there's weird little background talking of like people. I can zoom in. You can actually get pretty close, and you can see some pretty cool stuff. Like the guys playing the race car track thing, the bike racer thing.
Tight schedule. What will make it? Lately, we've shifted from touchpad
It's,
to voice command systems. Makes
It's
the job
fun,
easier.
nonetheless.
Unless you're hoarse.
Boop. Yeah, the cursor does not change how far you move when you're zoomed in versus when you're not. So it moves really fast when you're zoomed in. You can always hold down the right button, the right mouse to slow that down. Show you the making process of that.
New apartment. Jack. Get up, go to work, go home. The usual.
But other than that, folks, I hope you've enjoyed. And I'll save it right here. And actually, I may not. I may fiddle with it a little bit more. Not really sure. But I'll probably play it again tomorrow to keep showcasing it for another day. And then I'll probably go back to RimWorld after that. We did do a RimWorld stream yesterday, a special one on a Sunday. It was the birthday thing, so check that out if you're looking for the RimWorld rants. I will add it to the playlist here pretty soon. So anyway, thank you, folks. We will see you all again next time. And remember to like, share, subscribe, and remember always, video games are for fun. I do everything on here. It's all for fun. I don't do anything, you know, it's just games are fun, and being an adult and having the ability to play games. Not everybody has this opportunity to sit here and play Anno for ungodly amount of hours like I do. So I may do some videos on it that kind of shorten down because there's no speed up mechanism. That's something I do critique it heavily for. I would love to see a +3, +8% thing, so you can continue building things like that, gain money, things like that. But other than that, it's actually a really good game. They have lots of other versions too. They have like 1440, which is like old-timey stuff. Kind of gives you the steampunk or, you know, what's his name? Leonardo da Vinci feel to it. It looked pretty cool. But I like this. I figured this had the best chance of having a 40k mod in it. I think it'd be really cool to have like Imperial Hive things like that. Just it'll be all cosmetic.